What's going on, everybody? This is Marco here with What Matters Fitness. Let's talk about what matters today. So today I actually want to talk about, give you guys a little bit of history on myself, kind of the reason why I'm doing this, and just that, this is not my first attempt at, trying to lose weight, which I'm sure is a lot of people got that same story. Something always happens, something comes up, you get complacent, you get comfortable, you're like, man, I look good, I don't need to do this no more. And then you go right back and fall into old habits. And that's kind of what happened with me, and at least not this last time, but the time before that, that's what it was, In my adult life, I've really tried to lose weight this is the third time, so 2 times before this. The first time I started with a cleanse, and actually I felt great, felt good. First time I did it, I was, it's like, whoa, this is kind of different. But I lost weight. I got, back below 300, and same thing, I got comfortable, felt great. Man, I'm good. I don't need to watch nothing. Next thing you know, right back up. Only difference there is I didn't only just get back to where I was, I actually gained more weight than I ever had. After that first time I lost weight, I put on more, and the biggest I got was like 350, and that was a lot of beef. One of my photos that I'll put on before this video, I'll put on one of the ones where I was that big. And it's one of those things, you don't notice it, you just all of a sudden one day you're like, damn, like, I'm breathing heavy, I didn't even do nothing. One of those things, it just happened. I just felt it. I was like, whoa, something's going on. So then that kind of triggered my attempt at trying to lose weight again. At that point, at 350, not only did I have the hypertension, but then I got diagnosed. They said I was diabetic. I said, you must be crazy. They said I was, so I started taking their medication, and same thing along with my hypertension stuff. Then they upped my hypertension medication. They said I wasn't getting enough. And that's when I was like, man, something's going on, something's wrong, whatever. So I decided in 2014 is the last time I tried to lose weight, and I did pretty good. I went from 350, I went down to 279. Couldn't believe it. I was like, whoa. I took about 8 months to do. I did, honestly, nothing but cardio. I ran for the first 6 months. The last 2 months is when I finally picked up the weights. And honestly, it's as embarrassing as it is, seeing a 350-pound dude out there at the track trying to run. I'm sure I did it at night so people couldn't laugh at me, but I'm sure they saw me wobbling out there, and it was sad, to think that at one point I was in decent shape, and then being grown, and I wasn't. I couldn't even jog a lap. Truthfully, could not jog a lap. My first week, 2 weeks of being out there by myself in the dark, hoping nobody see me, wearing all black, I could jog the straightaways and walk the turns. I did that for 4 laps just because I said, man, I did a mile. Didn't tell anybody how fast I did it, but I did a mile. It took time, it took effort, but I did it. I was out there. I was committed to doing something. And then it got to the point after those 2 weeks, I was like, man, let's try to run a whole lap. So I would jog a whole lap. Boom. I'm like, ooh, man, I'm getting fast for 350 pounds. So I'd jog a lap, and then I'd take a minute break, and I'd jog another lap. And it got to the point to where I was doing that, and I was like, man, I think I could do 2 laps. Man, I did 2 laps. That's awesome. I think I could do 3. And then it came down to a mile. And my first mile that I actually did consistently was 15 minutes. Maybe 16, something like that. 2014. It was a long time ago. And I was like, whoa, man, not bad, And it was September, and then October came, and then November, and it started getting cold. So I was like, I ain't running outside in the cold. I'm going to freeze. I'm going to get me a gym membership. So on my birthday in December, I decided to get a membership. And, it worked out good. I was in there consistently. I was going twice a day, mornings and afternoons, jogging before work. Eventually I got to the point where I was doing a 10-minute mile. Not only did I do a 10-minute mile at 300 pounds, I was doing 2 of them back to back. So I'd run for 20 minutes and hit 2 miles, and then I would jog for another 10 minutes, and it'd be a little over half a mile. So never in my life had I been able to run for that long. especially being that big. It was kind of amazing to me. And slowly but surely, things started fitting different. Things started, being loose on me and everything, and it was cool. I was like, man, I'm getting down. And finally, I was like, you know what? I think I need to lift some weights. So I started hitting weights, and it worked out good. I didn't get as strong as I am now, but it definitely helped, shape some stuff. I wasn't just losing weight, I was also putting on some mass. That could have been why I didn't get below 279 really. But then, in May, I kind of had something happen in my family, and it really derailed everything I had set in my mind. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little depressed, didn't want to do nothing, and the reason I'm sharing this is because there's always a reason to not better yourself. There's always going to be something that comes up, but it's what keeps you going, or what pushes you to push past that is what it took me a while to find. And it was sad. It was sad what happened, and it was sad that I fell off, but I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Honestly, it took me 3 years, because in 2015 is when it happened. It took me 3 years to get my mind right and focused on the goals that I had set for myself in 2014. So, hey, better late than never. But honestly, it took me half the time to get back to 270. Didn't take me 8 months, it took me 4. And honestly, I'm on my way to 260s, which is a great feeling. And I'm doing it different because my eating pattern's different. The first time I was eating every 2 hours. This time I eat maybe once or twice in a day, and that's it. Eating every 2 hours is a great thing. I lost weight. It was cool doing it, but I was always looking at the clock like, man, I gotta eat. Now it's, I need water. So I just have water bottles on me all day. Kill this one, let me get another one. And I don't know, I feel like what I'm doing now is working out better for me. So if you guys have more questions, well, a little more insight, again, comment, message me, Instagram, whatever. Let me know what, if you have any questions on this video, definitely elaborate a little more. This was Marco with What Matters Fitness, telling you guys to stay positive, stay focused, and thanks for watching.